this Castor North?
Amy? Cannon? Are you there?
Let's talk about it.
Gay. It's like an orange Halloween glow.
Okay, all right. I'm trying to. I need to get a ring light again. I have no idea what happened to mine. Well, hold on. I think I have an idea for the other really aggressive white light that I put in there initially.
Follow the white light.
I saw a post recently about Agatha, about how it's like a absolute tooth and nail fight to get a second season right now.
Even though it was one of the top streaming shows.
Yep.
Yeah, I bet, because it has lesbians. So everyone, as soon as they see lesbians, they're like, oh, fuck that. Better cancel it.
This is not allowed.
It's just fucking mind-blowing. Like, it had, did it surpass Loki?
I'm pretty sure it's past everything.
Yeah, as one of the top viewed Marvel shows. And then they're gonna pretend like they're not gonna renew it, or that they maybe actually will not renew it, is just absolutely mind-blowing. And it just goes to show that, like, people don't talk about this enough, about how the lesbian community is still viewed, and
100%. Because it's not what all the men have their little fantasies about that they won't own up to.
Right.
They want to be gay.
Well, it's just like men can't wrap their heads around not being involved in in a relationship of some kind. Like, oh, there's not a man involved. Like, how could that possibly exist? Like, that's not right.
Right. Exactly. And that's why they cancel every single show ever, always, because they can't have our
regardless
happiness.
of viewership. Yeah, because
God forbid anybody makes money,
Right. But it's like the same thing that's happening with women's sports now. Finally, it's like getting the attention that it deserves. The WNBA is finally expanding. They've got, the Valkyries are going to be part of this upcoming season. And I think there's like 3 or 4 more expansion teams that are already happening. So it's like, finally, people are like, oh yeah, women's sports have always been great. I actually didn't even do that intentionally. It just so happens that I'm wearing I made this t-shirt, by the way. I'll put the link down there. Okay. Anyway, but it just goes to show that, like, there's so many people who want to see women succeed, who want to see women in all kinds of areas of life. They just want to see women succeeding, and there is a huge audience for the lesbian community. And, like, I don't know why men just, until they realized how much money could be made in the women's sports arena, they weren't even willing to look twice. And then once numbers started to come out about, like, viewership and stuff, and they realized how much money they could make, then they started to become interested in it.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Which is just...
Well, now Whoopi's got her whole system going, which is awesome.
Yeah, her whole women's sports network or something.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. But, I do wonder, and I have had this question for a while, why women in positions of, like, power and influence and money haven't done more yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Like, I always wondered this about Ellen. And don't get me wrong, like, she was a trailblazer in a lot of ways, but she had so much power and influence as, the first, like, out lesbian daytime television host, and had this wildly successful show after obviously going through a bunch of shit when she initially came out.
Right.
But I always wondered why she wasn't helping produce more lesbian content.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't allow it, or maybe there was, I bet there was all sorts of stuff in contracts and like all this once she came out that was just like, hey, you can't do this.
I don't know. I could be wrong about a lot of people, but I feel like there are a lot of like queer people, and not even queer people, because I don't think Whoopi's not queer, but just a lot of women in positions of like power and influence that even if, well, like for example, the Los Angeles soccer team, so Angel City Football Club, ACFC. Like a whole community of women in Los Angeles came together to create that football club, that soccer team, football, soccer, whatever. And it has become one of the most successful and lucrative teams, you know? And so I'm just wondering why more things like that
don't exist.
Happened. Don't exist. Yeah.
Just,
I mean, I know it's
where all the men's soccer teams are. Why can't there just be also women's soccer teams?
Well, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is just like groups of women with a lot of like money, power, and influence, like why they're not coming together to
these things.
Yeah. And what's her name? I should know it, but I can't remember the lady who in Washington, D.C., who just put $30 million into the women's soccer team in Washington, D.C.
I don't know.
Michelle Kang, the businesswoman who made a groundbreaking $30 million donation to U.S. women's soccer and girls programs, the largest philanthropic gift ever made to these programs, and the largest donation to U.S. soccer by a woman. So, I mean, we have the Michelle Kangs of the world who are making an effort, and the Whoopi Goldbergs of the world who are making an effort, but
it's just, why is it taken this long? Why haven't more women done this? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's been a lot of setbacks, a lot of red tape, a lot of men in the way.
Yeah, men. Yeah.
But anyway, at least we've had, we should do the I'm Amy and I'm Cannon and this is Let's Talk About It.
Okay. What do you want? I'm Cannon.
And I'm Amy. And this is Let's Talk About It. There was a bit of a delay there. That's fine. Oh, so first time back in a while.
I felt like I was at the same time as you.
Oh, okay. It was delayed on my end, but that's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. It's all right. Anyway, so we're back finally. After like a year and a half hiatus.
Who even knows? Time is irrelevant.
Well, yeah, time is, I don't know about irrelevant, but it has been, it's like doesn't mean what it used to mean.
That is accurate. It feels non-linear.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like very kind of fucked up and all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we made it back.
Yes.
Here we are. And
nailed it.
Life has changed a little bit for both of us since our last time on here.
I'm in a house now. Not my own. Just a house.
In Utah. But you will not be there for that much longer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because
I am moving back to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Next year.
Yeah.
Sometime. Soon.
Yeah. Soonish. But that's a big life change coming up. And then I am married. When last time we were doing this, I wasn't even seeing anyone.
single.
So, surprise.
My, how lesbian of you.
Yep. Lock that shit down real quick after 6 months.
Nice.
And yeah, so here we are.
Just marital bliss ever since.
Yeah. Well, you know our living situation, so
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Semi-marital bliss ever since.
Yeah. But we'll get there.
Yes.
And aside from that, times have been really dark and strange. Obviously, you know, we had the election, which, you know, happened. That happened.
It's, yeah, I still don't believe it's real. I feel like we're in, what's the movie?
The Twilight Zone.
Well, that too. Remember the 5th of November.
Remember the Titans?
What? Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about. Nope, can't remember what it's called. So,
but it's a movie about.
There's just a quote, and it's called. I'm gonna get absolutely reamed for this. It's remember the no. It's not Remember the Titans, damn it. No, okay.
Sorry, I put that in your head. That was I fucked up.
Remember the 5th of November, which is from well, that's okay. Apparently it's an actual event that happened. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it.
So this was
movie. V for Vendetta.
Oh, yes.
But apparently somebody tried to blow up the House of Parliament back in 1605 on the 5th of November. So that's cool.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes. That's why they have Guy Fawkes Day.
Was I supposed to know this?
I feel like, yeah. I mean...
If he wasn't a serial killer...
I know,
or on My 600 Pound Life, or on Intervention. I don't know him.
That tracks. That tracks.
It is a quality show, okay? And it makes me remember that I'm not as fat as I think I am.
Hey, you know, I mean, I guess whatever you need to get through. But one thing that we both have had in common that has been helping us get through lately are 2 shows. One being Agatha After All.
Agatha All Along?
Agatha All Along. It's helped me so much.
It's helped me so much I don't even know the name of it.
It's Agatha After All.
No, it's just Agatha. It's just Catherine Hahn.
Oh, fuck. It's just Catherine Hahn and Aubrey Plaza. No big deal. Agatha All Along, 1. And then 2, Wicked.
Wicked! Also, you said show. And I mean, I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but I might use movie for that instead. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, but there was going to be a whole thing to be like 1 show and 1 movie. It's like easier to just say it's like 2 shows.
Well,
I mean,
we're talking
essentially,
about it,
if you get down to the original meaning of like show or program, it was a Broadway show.
Yes.
And now it has become a film. Which
one could also say Broadway musical, which is still not a show. It's just a musical.
Yeah. So it's debatable on that one. Either way, witches have saved the day, and witches, and lots of queer witches, and I think in the end, that's who's going to save the world anyway.
Honestly,
you know. Honestly, it's
Galinda and Elphaba just brought us all together And
Mhm.
nobody wants to, other than the gay community, nobody wants to acknowledge the definite slight queerness that is 100% Galinda and Alphaba's relationship.
Yes. Well, I mean, Ariana and Cynthia did discuss that in an interview that I watched.
Oh, yes.
But besides, like, people
What did they say
involved
about
with
it?
the movie, Ariana said that Galinda was, like, most likely slightly in the closet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
For sure.
And all of the representation that was in it was beautiful this time.
Yes. Yeah. That was, man, I mean, 3 weeks later, and I still have, like, all the songs playing in my head. You know, last night was the first night that I slept where I didn't wake up in the middle of the night with any of those songs running through my head.
Wow. You should go
Mhm.
see it again.
Absolutely the fuck not. Not yet. I gotta get over my insomnia first because the
Okay.
night before I slept for like maybe 3 hours and it was like totally chopped up throughout the night and I was singing those songs in my head literally the entire fucking night.
And for your
So
father-in-law, unknowingly.
my father
You told me when you were cleaning at the house or doing something at the house and he walked
Oh, right. Yes, that was embarrassing. Yeah.
in
Yep.
when you were
And
belting Defying Gravity.
yeah. Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
got
blame
I
you.
got caught.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was going to be back so soon. I thought I had more time.
I think I am going to go see it tomorrow with Alex because I told her that we were going to, but I
Yeah.
haven't looked at times or seats or anything like that. And I don't know how well she's going to do with the 3 hour movie, being that she is due in 2 months.
Right. Oh,
So
yeah. I should probably have to pee like 10 times.
that's okay. I'll just
Um,
cry in the times that she's gone.
yeah, there you go. No, I do definitely want to see it again. I need to work through my insomnia first and then I'll
And by then
I'll
it'll be
watch
on
it
a streaming service and
perhaps. But it's probably better on the big screen, but
yeah.
that's fine.
Alphaba's dance made me sob uncontrollably. Can I just say that moment when she just obviously she cared about what everybody was thinking of her, but she also didn't care. And the fact that Nessa Rose is just, I mean, they built her arc well. You hate her. I hate her. I know why I hate her. Obviously, I can't say why I hate her, but don't hate me for hating her if you don't know the Wicked storyline. Anyway, I hated that she, and obviously it's just a story, but I hated that she was just like, oh my God, my sister. And then it had to take somebody else that nobody genuinely would have thought of in your life to actually like walk up to her and be like, it's okay, let's dance together, let's do this. And
Right.
yeah, my God, I felt every emotion she was feeling so deeply
Well, it's
that
because Cynthia
entire time.
Erivo is incredible. I mean, like, I think John Chu said something about there were a lot of people who could have played those roles, but there were only two who were meant to play those roles.
Right.
And I think that was like so true, and especially for Cynthia, like nobody else could have brought Alphaba to life in the way that she did. Like, I mean, you just believed wholeheartedly that she was this person going through these things.
Yeah.
And just like, I mean, yeah, she made you feel everything that she was feeling.
Yeah.
And it was unlike any other, musical or movie experience I've ever had, which I think is why it's stuck so intensely with me the last few weeks. And I think a lot of people felt the same way. That
Yeah.
it's just like so impactful.
Oh yeah. It's all over everything maybe because my algorithm is now
It's
Catherine
the other,
Hahn,
yeah,
Aubrey
because it's like,
Plaza, and Glinda and Alphaba.
yeah, same. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just, driving in that extra loneliness a little bit there, just looking at how beautiful all those women are,
Yeah, but you'll get there. I think you haven't even decided what you want for yourself,
You're not wrong.
which is like part of the thing. It's like you're not going to find what you're looking for if you don't even know what you're looking for.
Yeah. I'm looking for a cabin in the woods where I can just homestead
Okay.
and eventually a fair maid will walk through the woods and find my cabin.
Uh-huh. And knock on the
And
door?
then, yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'll have a pride flag in the window, and she'll be like, "Oh, wow! I have to find out who lives here because I too
Mm-hmm.
am gay." And then she'll come up to the door, and it will be the love of my life. There we go. Boom.
There you go. Boom.
That's my story.
Okay. I like it. I like that for you. Yeah. I really hope that happens. I just have a lot of questions. Like, first of all, is this homestead going to be in Los Angeles?
No. It'll be in the mountains somewhere. I mean, it might be in the California mountains, but it'll be in the mountains somewhere.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Maybe near Yosemite,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that for you. Well, we're putting it out there into the universe that you'll be at a cabin and your fair maiden, is that what you said? Will come find you. And
she'll be in correct garb.
Obviously, like colonial garb.
Yes.
And your dreams will come true, and it'll just be the most magical moment.
I see it. I see it so clearly.
Yeah. No, I can see that for you. Like I am envisioning it.
I will feed her rutabagas.
Okay. Well, now you fucked it up.
I don't even know what a rutabaga is. It just sounded fun.
I don't know what a rutabaga is either. I mean, I know it's obviously some type of vegetable,
Yeah.
but probably a root vegetable. Is it like similar to a beet?
You know what? That feels right.
Right?
Yeah, that feels right.
Yeah. We could be way off, but I'm pretty sure that's.
Well, that's our story, and we're sticking.
I also might be thinking of rhubarb.
Ooh,
which
is rhubarb pie.
Yeah, so I might be confusing
compote?
the two.
Couldn't even begin to tell you what a rutabaga looks like, so I have no idea if they're even similar.
Me either, but we'll find out. In other news and I don't know, just anything else to talk about other than rutabagas.
Rutabagas are relatable.
Do we want to talk about anything with Agatha?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, can I just say that it's the cutest thing in the entire world that I didn't even realize that I had to read about. I'm not the most quick with the uptake on things. But the fact that Agatha and Death
possible spoilers here, everyone.
Oh, I mean, it's okay, fair. Nope.
It's been out for a while. We'll have to say, if you haven't seen it yet and you've been living under a rock, these might be spoilers, but I think enough time has passed.
I hope. Come on, gays, let's get it together. Anyway, the fact that it was, I mean, they were basically married the whole time, essentially. Like, they were soulmates, soul partners. They were together from the time that they met each other. They had a child together, and basically Death was daddy. Like, hello? That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
That whole story. They just found each other in every life.
I really, really desperately just want to see that whole storyline, like the whole timeline of their relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I mean, let's just hope that they see the dollar signs and the viewer numbers and are willing to at least give it a second season.
Yeah. I will say, and I appreciate all representation. It's beautiful, but I feel like with what's the kid's name?
Oh, yeah, the one from the other gay show.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like they put that in there with little intention and thought. I understand that it was like, this is how he found out that he has powers, but like, it just felt forcey
Mm.
to me. Like it didn't, I don't know, it didn't flow the same way that everything felt like it was flowing. It was a weird way to do. They could have done it really any other way than him being scared of his partner saying I love you and then just running out after they kissed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it felt forced. That's what I think.
Well, because it's Marvel and they've never had gay shit before, and then let alone you're gonna put two in one, show where you have like the gay kiss and then you have
Yeah.
the lesbian kiss, and so they made Marvel history twice in one show. But I
That's
think
why it feels
obviously,
forcing.
right? Yeah, I don't think that part was necessary at all for him,
Uh-huh.
like for his storyline.
Mm-hmm.
I think also it felt, again, controversial opinion, but it's like the gay kiss had to come before the lesbian kiss in Marvel Cinematic History or whatever.
Yep.
It's like the lesbian kiss couldn't be first. So we gotta just throw a little random gay kiss in there before the lesbian kiss happens,
just
because
prep
that can't be
everybody.
first. Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't know. But I agree that it felt awkward and forced, that part of his storyline.
Yeah.
It's like, we already know he's queer, but
very aware.
Like that's not moving the storyline forward in any way.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that, like, it wasn't actually her selling her son for the book or whatever. It was literally just like a pact that she made with death. Like, let me have this child for this amount of time, or just don't tell me when it's going to happen. But like, I still want this child with you. But in actuality, it's just her debt owed for living forever.
Is that what it is?
Selfish. Well, yeah, because she lost her power every time that she came back as a different individual. She had to get it from the witches. That's why she made fun of the witches and got them together in the circle. And we're like, haha, you guys suck. You aren't real witches. And then they would just invest her with all the power so that she could keep living.
So I guess I don't know enough about Agatha's history to know, like, does her power just like fade over time and that's why she has to keep getting it from other people?
Pretty sure. Yeah, because I think every time she comes back in her new life, it's not there as much. Like, it's baby there, like you can kind of see it, but she has to take from other witches their power. That's why in the last episode, she was like, or sorry, in the last life that she lived, it was like, oh no, you didn't create the door. And then Kitty, which is what I'm just going to call her because that's 70s show.
Right, she'll always be Kitty.
Looks down and she's like, oh, hey, there's a door. And she was like, wait, what? This wasn't supposed to happen. You guys were supposed to give me all my power.
But then
And
she
then-
realized.
Yeah, that she
Yeah.
actually found a coven that was strong enough, and now she couldn't get power.
No, I mean, then she realized about the kid
Oh yeah, that too.
and that she could get power from him.
right, which he was
But I
nice
also
enough to
don't,
give to her.
I don't understand why she would have taken his power just to ultimately, like, kiss death.
Maybe it was a last minute decision. Wasn't it so that there was a reason, and I'm forgetting what it was? Wasn't it so that he could continue or he could live or something?
Well, yeah, I guess because death was going to kill him. And then she turns around and decides to
She's like,
not be selfish for once,
right.
I guess. But it's just like, I guess, seemed strange after taking all of his power that then she's like, oh,
Right.
okay, well. I don't know.
Yeah,
But we'll
no,
see.
I agree.
We can only hope we get a season 2 and that we actually get more, follow up with everything.
Till then, I'm just going to watch that kiss scene over and over again because, oh my God, I rewound that show 9 times to watch it.
Let's be honest, you were Rhonda like 20 times.
No, that was watching it online after.
Mm,
I was just watching the clips,
over and over and over.
Yeah.
Well, it was a pretty powerful moment, and not just like because of the show, or not just because of that specific show, but just because of like the whole Marvel thing and what that meant in that moment. So,
because it's also pretty well known that Captain Marvel is definitely not straight. So
yeah,
I'm curious if they're going to do something with that. Yeah.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
For the lesbians.
Yeah. Power to the lesbians.
Oh, you know what? Totally not tangent sidebar segue. Have you seen the queer dating show I Kissed a Girl from the UK?
No.
Okay, it's on Hulu if you have Hulu. I figured, just making sure. I don't know everything
It's
about
letting
your
the
life.
population know as well, of course.
Yeah, well, letting the population know. Yes, that there is a dating show from the UK. It first started out as I Kissed a Boy, and they did that series first because, of course, they had to do the men first, and then they did the female version, which is I was waiting for it to come available on Hulu, and earlier in the year it said it would be available late in 2024, but I never saw any marketing notification, fucking nothing, and I see you're late, this doing something weird. But it's finally out because I just checked the other day, and Carla and I have been watching that. So if you're looking for something to watch, I Kissed a Girl on Hulu, and then we could discuss some of that
super down
in our next episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm there for
rock and roll. So anyone out there who is seeing this, start watching I Kissed a Girl if you haven't already, and then that way on our next episode you'll know what we're talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that at the same time?
No.
God damn it.
There's a delay for sure. It's okay.
Well, it was the same time for me.
Okay, try it again.
What am I saying?
You'll know what we're talking about.
Oh, okay, cool. You'll know what we're talking about.
Nailed it.
Oh, we did so good.
So
A++,
good.
guys.
A++. I think that's the perfect place to call it.
Yeah.
So, okay, rock and roll, everybody. Hang in there. It's the holiday season. It's a challenging time for everyone, but we'll get through. And I hope you find some fun things to do. And yeah.
Yay, holidays! Damn it, light!
Okay, well, clearly that's a sign. You're getting the blinking light from your own ghost or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so have a good one and enjoy your weekend, and then we shall chat soon. Start watching that show, and we'll chat
Yes.
soon.
I will literally turn it on right now. Love
Okay.
you, bro.
Love you, bro. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.